quiet storm tucked away in a book.
Hey everybody, my name is Sang and I'm Altaholik. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back in some Everquest and I'm playing on my Shadow Knight Fear. And yeah, I got him a couple of new items, nothing crazy. He looks kind of crappy right now. I did add some dye to one of my vendors, so I'm gonna go over there and dye his gear because he looks like a clown, just all off colored. Yeah, and the weapon I have in my hand is nothing crazy. It's the same weapon I've been using, the two-handed blunt weapon I found in my last video. I just added this graphic over it. Nothing crazy. So he looks shiny looking, but it's nothing special. As far as gear go, I didn't get too much new gear. This vendor trash right here. But what I've been working on, I'm level 40 now. And I've been working on the quest for, I want to say it's called the Fingerbones quest. And it's from an NPC in Gulf of Gunthak called, I think it's Demao, the Spirit Master, if I'm pronouncing the name right. And basically what he does is, if you give him the pristine fingerbones, he will put you through a trial and you have to kill the mobs. And I want to say, well, on the thing, I think it says 4 to 8 waves, or 4 to 8 waves and 3 to 5 waves. So it varies with different waves. And I think there's a boss in each one of the groups. And you gotta beat all the mobs. I took my 3 guys in there, my wizard and my cleric, and we got our ass handed to us immediately. So what I did was created a new bot, which I don't think should be my leveling bot, but I do need to get her some gear. So let me get my bots up real quick. It's my cleric, wizard, and my new one is my paladin. Alright, so I found a robe for Fizzle. I got him hooked up with something, nothing crazy. What is he wearing now? Inventory. He is wearing rough defiant cloth robe. Nothing exciting, but now he don't look as naked. I didn't get nothing new for Hylia. I think you guys saw her with the little blunt weapon, which I don't think that's anything crazy either. And I found a weapon for Hope. I happened to get this and I gave it to her. And that is, again, nothing exciting. This bad boy. Ornate, defiant, bone sledgehammer. Now, I figured I need to work on other NPCs or other bots just in case I get to a position like I did when I tried to do this fingerbone quest. These guys were hitting hard. It's a level 45 quest, and I went there at level 38, 39, and I got beat down. My orbs didn't make a difference. Helia was getting beat on because she was healing me. My pet died within the first couple seconds of the fight, and then the bosses in the background rooting me, and it was chaotic. So what I want to do is get Hope some armor so she can be an off tank, and I'll turn taunt on her, and I might throw in, if not a wizard, a necromancer to help with DPS. That's the plan. But right now I'm focused on getting Hope some gear, and I've been working my way through Gulf of Gunthak. I don't want to level up too much. I mean, I do, but I don't want to get too crazy because I gotta get these guys geared up. They're half prepared. I'm finding gear left and right to put on them, but I'm finding a lot of defiant stuff that I'm throwing on. And as I'm getting to a certain point, I need a better chest piece. But I'm getting to a point where I'm only finding defiant armor, which is fine, but I'm still at a certain range in my gear. Like this is a level 30, and as the mobs are getting harder or getting higher, they're hitting harder, and I need to get better resistance, better AC, and all that stuff like that. And as a Shadow Knight, I'm doing some damage, but I'm not doing enough. I'm kind of timing out my fights. I notice my fights are a little too long, so I either might throw another wizard, which makes things hard because they'll do a lot more damage, cause aggro, which is why I need another tank to help pull the aggro off. or I use a necromancer, which would be the same thing, but with my summon armor on my pet and necromancer's pet, I'm actually do pretty good. Or I can just do mage, and mage would be pretty good too. Actually, I might do a mage. Oh, puzzle. And hell yeah. What? Yeah, so where I'm at is up here by the castle. The Crypt of Nadox. I don't think I've ever been in there before. But yeah, so what I did was I worked my way across the water here, killed all the way around here, I went back here, killed some things, went up here, and on my way up here I realized there was a quest here. So right here is where Demal, the spirit master, is. It's a dark elf. You go talk to him if you want. You can talk to him, whatever, or you can just give him the pristine bone chips, or pristine what you call it, finger bone. So I'm giving him pristine because I want to get that sword. You can get some other bone chips. You get the cracked finger bone chips or finger bones and the broken ones, but I think the pristine is the one that's gonna get me to get the item I actually want, and that sword is what I'm actually looking for. That great sword of lost souls. It's not a crazy stats, 40 delay, 25 damage, but I guess it's a sense of accomplishment to try to get something. Now it's not guaranteed. When I do this stuff, I'm gonna get a couple different items. Cape of Final Rites, which has a couple stats on it. I guess Paladin can wear it. And Shadow Knight. Carved wooden mask. Yeah, there's a couple items, but I want that sword though. But anyway, let me get these guys together. Let me see how well she does. Let's turn taunt on her. She's doing alright with no gear on. She's not dying immediately. Can't test it too long because there's another NPC that comes out of the door or comes down that hall. I can almost make her a tank and I can put dots on and stand back here. Because I have a hard time pulling her off to go do other things. So if another mob shows up, I can go fight that one while she's fighting that. Helia is doing alright with her mana. Alright, not bad. With my pet helping it, it's not too bad. Yeah, so I want to add mage. I'm thinking about necromancer, but I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to do it mage instead. Faster kills, I guess. But yeah, I've been working up here in this area. I wasn't supposed to be killing these guys. I was doing these guys for a little bit of experience, but these other guys, the pirates, they're the ones I need that drop the pristine finger bones. She's a tank too, so she's trying to stay on the mob. As long as my pet gets the rear. I keep picking these things up. I don't know if they're worth anything. Yeah, so these guys are the ones who give me the pristine finger bones. It also give me some pretty decent jewelry too. Decent as far as selling value. I almost kind of wish I was just a caster, but I don't want to change this. I want to get fear up until at least 65. But yeah, this whole leveling process hasn't been too difficult. I've been chilling out, leveling up, and is this Christine? Yeah, it's Christine. But I really need to start seeking out special gear so I can get these guys leveled up. And the hard part is actually getting them all kitted up, you know. Maybe in my 50s I'll go back to Kazakh Doll. Over there. Because Kazakh Doll is a little bit higher here. I want to say it's like in the 40s, 50s. And maybe I can work on I don't know if the Shadow Knight armor is worthwhile, but maybe I can do that. I think at level 45 I should be finding better gear. And that's including defiant armor, so maybe I'll find better defiant armor too. Alright, so you see I'm fighting this guy by myself. My pet is on the other one with the paladin. And looks like my other guy's not helping me fight this guy. And see how my damage is. I'm barely getting him down. I've been fighting this whole entire time. It kind of sucks. I know a paladin is not a damage dealer, but I need to add some more damage to him. I did add an upgraded augment. Now this one does direct damage. Yeah, doing 40 damage. That's 40 plus, you know, what my orbs will help do in addition. So I'm probably doing like twice as much damage, which I'm not looking at right now. But yeah, but that's by myself. I'm not really doing too much damage. I really wish I could figure out how to make my server so Shadow Knights can dual wield. I'm sure I can do it. If I had the patience, I just want to check in and tinker with a bunch of codes and stuff. Might help me with a little bit of DPS. And when I need a tank, I probably do need to keep two-hand on hand. Two-handed weapon on hand. But I was messing with my other characters. I have a group that has a bard. That's my main character, and then I have like a rogue warrior. This is a solid group. And I messed around with one of the bard spells because I hated that they made Lucid Lullaby single target mez. I liked when it used to be, you know, area effect. So I modified my spell to make it an area effect again. I think I need to fix the range on it because I tested it out and I just mezzed everything like in a, I can't even explain it. It was like, it felt like everything within, I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain it in game, but it's like, if I was standing over here with my mouse, I hope you guys see that. It's like they're over there, it felt like they got mezzed too, and I was like, that's way too far. I think the original game, like this around here, everything around this radius would probably be mez. But I feel like I mezzed stuff that was over there. It was chaotic. I turned it on. I did it in the Draken newbie zone. Turned it on and my list of aggros went and it was like a gang of shit. I would say I outloaded everything, but it was just funny. I just mezzed the crap out of it. So I gotta lower the radius and probably the aggro that I get from it. But I don't want to change too many spells. Just some I just don't like how they change them. I always thought about, you know, like I said this before, adding on dual wield to Shadow Knights, but there's a couple of spells I want to add to them too. I don't like that they don't have very many damage spells. A lot of stuff to keep aggro, which is cool. Like back in the day, it wasn't like that. See, they made it so that way a lot of skills are just like this one right here, Terror of Darkness, is like a automatically get me the aggro type thing, and then everything else is, you know, taking stats from them and giving me more aggro, which is great. More pristine, very cool. I try 4 of those pristine fingers, so I don't know. And I do have one of my pet have like a haste and make him a little bit stronger. I mean, he's very strong as he is, even though he's great. I mean, he's pretty strong. But you know, I can kill some of these guys, see if they drop anything. Nothing crazy. But I do want to add a couple of spells. I want to do a little bit of modifications to spells in the game in general. This guy's weak, but I don't want to go overboard, you know. I do have my other server where I can just go bananas on. I don't even want to do it there. I might just make a whole new server just for that purpose. I don't think I have anything right here. Not just healing things. But I don't think this is self or anything. Let's kill these guys. I think when I'm like level 50, I'll go back and I'm gonna try this fingerbone quest. Make it a little easier on myself. I'll try to click another guy. Do this. No, nope. The damn what you call it, the wizard blasted mess out of him. The thing kind of sucks is that, see, like Bezel back there, he'll cast a spell. He does just enough where he won't cause too much aggro on himself. But if it was a player, that I think they would manage the damage better, I feel like. Sorry, I'm talking. Most people would fall like, what's the tank fighting? All right, I'm gonna blast the mess out of that. So I'm not sitting there fighting so long. I'm moving to the next target. And I realize I'm playing with bots, so I gotta tell the bots what to fight. I really don't do that too much, and especially when I got Hope in there. Hope can take some of the aggro, and I feel comfortable with that. What we got here? Druid Monkey Sword. Nada. Yeah, I don't know. It'd be kind of cool to add some interesting spells. I already thought about my wizard. I think on my first server, my fast server, I added that's something about a project I was doing, but I added the air elemental pets to their spell list. I don't think I did every one. I kind of made it almost like how a Shadow Knight is, so they get one every other level, I believe. I did air because I didn't want them to be too powerful where the pet can tank everything. Now obviously on my server, if you give them the orbs or give them the summon armor, which I don't have the summon armor on my fast-paced server, but if I did put on here, you get the air elemental, that armor, that'll be pretty powerful. But I don't want the wizard to be too overpowered. I thought of this air elemental just as a cushion. So if I wanted to solo play a wizard, that he would have a pet that actually does something other than his familiar. So his familiar here, and he would have a assistant. You know, might help him do some more damage. But I don't want to do too much. I wish I could figure out how to make the spells different so they don't have the mage pets, you know. I'm still torn with the idea though. I haven't messed with it lately, but I'm thinking about it. I do want to play Wizard, but it does get boring real fast. That's one thing. I always hate how Wizards are played in Everquest. And just, you know, when the 2 teleporting classes, you know, they gave Druids a lot of attention, and I feel like they neglected the Wizard. You know, he got a lot of damage and translocates and stuff like that, but it's just the familiar thing. It didn't seem like it was very beneficial. I never played to a higher level, but it's just the fact that the familiar always kind of sat in the background. It's almost like they should have made the familiar available earlier. Just to help with modifying their mana or helping with their mana. I know that they're supposed to be super strong DPS, but I used to hate it at low levels. Like, I have no mana. I can do like 2 or 3 blasts on a fight, and I'll sit down the rest of the time. And they should have made the familiar help them recover mana faster, or stop fizzling, or reduce mana usage earlier in the game, so they can be more participating in the fights. And then I think they should add a couple more, just, you know, other ways to draw mana from the atmosphere earlier in the game. Maybe even like the elemental, I always talk about this, but an elemental heal type effect. If anything, make them more like almost like an enchanter, where they can help with mana for somebody, for if I was a wizard in real life and I'm drained by mana every time I cast my spells, you think as somebody who focuses on doing crazy damage, he'll learn how to modify how much mana is being drawn out of their body when they do this damage for survival purpose, for you know, for efficiency. You know, I wouldn't just be running around and be like this mighty wizard who just does not know how to use his magic effectively, you know. So you think that maybe they will have a skill of mana regeneration, or maybe to a group, you know, he has a mana recovery buff or something like that. You know, you think they would do something like that because it, you know, they burn mana so much that you think they would learn skills like that. I know they focus on damage, but that would make sense to me. Yeah, mage can learn how to not only summon pets, but they can summon armor and all sorts of useful clothing and stuff like that, jewelry. I don't know, I'm just talking, but that makes sense to me. I think they should have did that with Wizard. And I say mana because I'm just, like I said, they burn up mana a lot. It makes sense. An enchanter, you know, yeah, they give mana, and so does a bard, which is a useful tool, but I think Wizard should have something similar to that, if not straight that. I mean, it might not be as strong as an enchanter or bards, but it have been something that, you know, every other few levels give ability to area effect, everybody recover a mana type thing, or something. I don't know. Pull essence from the air. You know, I know they have a spell like that later on, but I think it should have been part of their characteristics too. And I know they hit hard, and they don't want them to be like overpowered because, you know, more mana means they're blasting extra hard, but it made them a lot more interesting, I guess. Yeah, but anyway, I'm just sitting here just killing these guys. I'm just fighting. Nothing exciting to talk about. I'm thinking about moving on to some Lost Dungeon stuff. Trying to get leveled up here. I'm gonna try to finish off this fingerbone quest, and I'm gonna miss that guy. And obviously I'll show you guys that when I get to that point. And after that, I'll probably move on to some Lost Dungeons. And at 53, work on some AAs, and I'll move on to taking on Negafen. And we'll see what happens from there. But anyway, I'm gonna keep grinding here, and I will be back. Okay, so I went back to playing knowledge, go out here and sell my stuff. I'm actually stacking up pretty good cash there. in Gulf of Gunthak. At 83 platinum. That's just crazy. Yeah, but I think I'm gonna move on. I was looking around. There really wasn't much there for me to do other than that one quest for that two-handed that I really want to get. I want to get, not really want to get, but I want to get. It's just a challenge. It's starting to feel like it's not worth the price or the prize, I guess. I'm looking around a couple nearby zones and I'm realizing that I'll probably get better gear if I go into was it Norrath? Right, I gotta look at the map. Hold on a second. Let me finish selling here. Alright, done selling. I'm gonna put my stuff away. So I made about, I want to say I had about 1,000 platinum on me already. So I made about 7,000 platinum. Obviously my server set to drop ×4. So I got a whole lot of gems. Change stuff away. A little account's getting built up. Alright, so now oh, so here's where I'm at. I decided to go to Altaholik Harbor. Yeah, I was in Gulf of Gunthak and I realized there was nowhere else to go. That felt worthwhile. I wasn't going to, let's see, where is it called? Yeah, cryptid Nadox. That's how I wasn't going there. And there really wasn't much at drop center that I would want. And most of the mobs are like, it's like a level 50 to 60, I think, zone. And yeah, it would have been a good experience to have my bots with me, but I didn't feel like it was worthwhile. Nothing there interested me. So here I know I can get a lot of gems. There's a couple of drops I want to get. But I was messing around over here. And I didn't realize this because I got re-wall maps. And I never knew what this was because every time I try to go over here, it's always like an invisible wall. So I actually went back here a little bit and I looked around. It looks kind of interesting. So I'm going to get my bots together and we're going to head up there. In the meantime, let me go ahead. I'm going to put my, I'm going to make a mage and get situated and we'll head out that way. So I'll be right back. All right, I got my group together. So yeah, you guys already know Helia. Nothing new there. You know Fizzle. That's my wizard. And I got Vizzle. Vizzle is my new mage. And then Hope is my paladin. I'm gonna get wholesome gear and armor. And same with Vizzle here. Don't judge my names. Gotta let them do their boss. Oh, give our pet some armor. Going crazy with buffs. Alright, let's see. So Helia's low mana. So let's give her a second and then we'll get to work. Be right back. Okay, I was just finishing up, or we're just waiting on Helia to finish getting her mana up, and I realized that Vizzle didn't have her orbs, so I went and got her some orbs. So I'm not worried about these guys up here. They're all kind of light blue. Move back there to where I was messing around at. Beat her up. Sorry. The mage are actually doing pretty good. Now my experience is gonna be hurting because I got more NPCs with me, or more bots with me. They say I got 0.75 experience. So it's slowing me down a lot. But for now I don't mind because I'm just exploring. Okay. Now this might be a me thing because it might be I don't have certain maps installed. That's probably why it looks like this. I'm not worried about it right now. What's that trash he had last time? So this is new. Thursday today. This is. I don't think that's better than what she has. This might go to Hope. Yeah, I forgot something with that. Let's see what Hope has. Inventory. Primary. Okay. It's a small upgrade. Not much, but it's something. Yeah. So you can use this. Take that, take that, take that. Alright, now you just got a cool looking weapon. Alright, off we go. Now hopefully my map is not, or my maps on my client side and my server side are not jacked up and I don't get stuck in a wall somewhere. Kick a lot of butt. This is good for me to travel somewhere, but as far as getting experience, it's not gonna happen with this many bots with me. Let's see, this will go in a range. I think I got this before, but I'm gonna get us to mage. Yeah, let's go to my paladin. And these I sell them. They sell for 5 or 6 platinum. So this will go to Hope. Hope, right? Yeah, Hope. The range spot. Yeah, he got something flashy on him, so I'm wondering what that is. You know what? We're gonna get rid of. We'll get rid of Fizzle for now. So Fizzle, disband, and I might have you. Yeah. So I can keep the experience going. Look at this foe here. Walk up on us. That torch is really roaring. Dang. Almost seems like a mage is stronger than a wizard. I mean, my wizard was blasting, but he wasn't. I feel like the mobs are going. I mean, this is light blue, but I feel like it's going down so much faster with a mage. You know, fetch fighting, and then she's blasting from the distance. I want to see this guy. Smack me, huh? Fairy Druid Shaman. Ornate Defiant Glowing Shield. Okay. Well, let's go to my mage. You joined us just in time. Alright. Ornate Defiant Plate Helm. Oh yeah, definitely time for me to get an upgrade. Alright, I got a helm. This one, I think I gotta take the argument out of it. Might be able to give it to the paladin. Right, some stuff to sell. Yeah, I don't think she has anything on. Let's see. Inventory. Head. Yeah, let's go head. Neck, head, D. Alright, I think I can trade this. Get the thing out of it, I think. Yeah, I don't know what this trade hack detected. I don't know what that means. I don't have a solvent on me. I'm gonna soul this away. Yeah, even if I take it out, I won't be able to give it to her for some reason. I don't know why. This is trade hack for some reason. So, anyway. Here is that's not named, but he's marked on here. Assassin. Lugged Assassin. Is it Lugged? Can't read that. I think it's Lugged? Lugged? Can't read. No. This guy has a spear in his hand. Right. Well, I guess I'll take these guys on. You're not fighting? Alright. Nice, and let's go. He got two in his hands, and y'all got spears all over the place, huh? Kind of sucks that we're doing so well. I guess it doesn't suck, but I wish that my wizard was more useful, I guess. I really thought he would grow with me and be a lot stronger, so I'm kind of thinking that, yeah, I'm gonna keep him put away for a bit. Alright, the guy I want, named him on, oh, this guy, Servant of 8. Huh. Not the one I was looking for, but let's see. There's something that assassin. It might be one of those guys over there. That or he's just not up, no. It wasn't for the other guy, but never mind. Part of the reason I added the slow effect on the what you call it, augment on here is because it helps add aggro. Even though I already get a lot of aggro, I just want to amplify it some more. Plus, yeah, if I get caught in a position where I'm just getting too beat up, the slow does help. I figured it was all Erudites, I'm not going to get a shaman in here. Could get an enchanter, but I think enchanter would be a wasted slot. You see how these guys handle their mana pretty well. And it's not like I'm going to tell the enchanter to go ahead and, you know, lull mobs or mez mobs. I don't think they wouldn't do that anyway. I don't think that. I mean, I can make macros and tell him to mez mobs, but I'm not gonna bother with that type of stuff. I just want to play the game. I don't want to micromanage every member of my team. They do pretty good right now. It said it would be here, not here. That might be for something else. But these guys are. Oh, he's good. These guys are experienced. Okay, you can go ahead and get in the fight. Organs. I don't know what that's for. Some of the stuff I'm not gonna pick up because I'm tired of just filling up with trash. Not that it's trash, it's trash. You know what I'm saying? Not guard, I want you to fight. I really wish I can do all this without having a box, but I just don't kill fast enough for that. We'll see when I get my beast lords together, or even Berserker. See how much I can take on by myself. I mean, health wise, I've been holding up alright, but he's a blue mob. It just takes me a while to kill. You know, if this flesh stuff is worth money. Organs and stuff. Trying to make sure the guy's not invisible over here. Ooh. Let's see. Let's work way back. I don't know. These guys would be worthwhile. I've never been back here before. So skip them. Yes, Yes, I can. Ooh, this is crazy. Layered. Beat the brakes off this guy real quick. Where are my guys at? Let's having trouble now to get in this bridge. Let's see underwater. Let's just go over here. Yeah, way to go, guys. These guys are. Oh, I'm surprised they didn't aggro me. They're both dark blue. At least probably was a little harm touch, huh? He was cheering when he did it. Oh, damn it, fight. Where's my pet? At least here somewhere. Or at least it's targeted on. Guess they had trouble with that bridge. Here's my pet. Let's see. Pet attack. Wait, did I have guard on? I think I had guard on, that's why. Let's see. Can't tell because my... Let's see. Guard? Is that off? It was just guarding on my life, so I don't know. Let's see. Attack this guy. He might be way back there somewhere. That's right. Can't tell if that my guard button is on. On. I don't think. Almost looks like it's yellowed out like it is on. One time I picked up one of these powders and I didn't realize it, but it was an argument. Oh. Oh. The pet was helping with a lot of damage. I don't have to fight these guys, but I just need a little experience. Plus, there's a chance I'll find some gear for some of my bots here. I'll need to med up a little bit. I don't know about that. Just took him a second to catch up. Light blue. Or dark blue. Even I don't have to cast as much. Here we go. Ooh, you're even caught. Getting stronger as I get deeper. I think I'm gonna go all the way up here. I don't know if it means anything, but I was gonna start working on all the docks, all the ships. Then we go back here. There's a name guy. Looks like Captain something's back there. Captain Barn. So I'll work my way back there. I need to get a new mouse. For some reason it's double clicking. It's really annoying me. Is it rooted? I hate when they fall on top of each other. Everybody always says use a high corpse command, but I just don't like to bother with that. Got enough macros and stuff laying around here. What we got here? This is for shoulders. I'm sure it's an upgrade that Hylia will need. Oh, you have no shoulders on. Didn't know that. Birds of Asylum. No one. Let us go. Ooh, you're yellow. Let's get it on. I hate to get too bold and run back here and I'm like, oh, you're red. I'm gonna get some experience and get my ass whooped. I don't know if undercons would be an issue for me, the way my server set up, orbs and the way my bots are handling things. But it would be embarrassing to go back there and be like, oh, this can be some experience. I don't talk like that, just saying. Let's see here. Wizard. Or mage. Take this. Take that. That. We got H. Alright. Get some gear. You're blue. Hello. I do need to meditate. Shoulders and some brush. Oh no, I get that. Totally forgot I had that. Okay. Shoulders. This shoulders. Shoulders. Oh yeah, definitely need this. You need those lips. This here. Bam, bam, and blue diamond. Nice. Alright, okay, alright. Got you. You wanna fight? Fight me! What meta say after this fight? Let me get back here and see what's going on. I guess it's like an underground dock or something. I don't know. Am I not fighting? Damn it, I'm standing there looking at him. Just getting a couple upgrades. That's a waste. I don't know if I really need that. Yes, I do. It's got the old newbie gear on. Actually, the same stats. Just about. I mean, I guess it has a little strength and stuff. But where? You can use this. You can have that since you don't have anything else. Take my trash. Alright, let's go. Wait, I need to meditate. Let me meditate first. Alright, I think I have you guys sit there and watch me meditate. I'll be right back. Okay, so I was sitting there and meditate and I sent my pet in to go fight the guy over there in the corner, and then this guy came up from behind, hit me while I was meditating, so I guess we're back into the fight. I'll buff back on. I need to get my pet his buff. The haste buff. Yes, bonus at gain intelligence. I'll hold on to this. Since everybody has their orbs in their charm slot, I really can't use it, but I don't know what the overall buff will be. Grants a bonus as you gain intelligence and dexterity. You can't see until you unlock it. Oh. That's the second item I found like that. Oh, it's cool charm things. I could look it up, but sometimes they don't show it. Plus I like the surprise. Alright, so this would be an upgrade for you. This is see Paladin. Yeah, Paladin, take it. Ah, it's lower. This for you. Oh, take that. Then no, I got one. For the helm, this is the one I just gave up, right? Ranger, Rogue, Shaman, and Berserker. Right, let's go. I think when I get back there, I'll go ahead and call this video quits. I know it's an extra long video for y'all. Most of y'all probably don't mind. But for me, editing is a pain in the butt. I try to keep my videos on 30 minutes, but since I missed a couple uploads, I don't mind making it a little bit longer. Oh, got 2 more. Are these the same? Where is it? Yeah, it is. Allure. Think about that. Another diamond. Well, it was a regular diamond. And peridot. Come on, suckers. All of her strength. Oh, that, why are you getting beat up? I'll get your attention. You're doing a whole lot. Words of Spirit. When I run around. I want to loot everything, but I don't. So I try to be a little selective. Just to save space. I really got my mana up. Hope is really getting a lot of aggro. I guess that weapon's doing pretty good for her. I'm not watching her damage. I think they're right. I've got a lot of Peridot. I say his little claws, I think they're like 5 or 8 platinum each. This guy just walking right past us. Alright, I think this is this elevator, yeah. Oh, look like stairs, never mind. I was worried I'm gonna lose everybody on the ground. Wizard already has one, right? This is, or a mage, so I go to my wizard. And then we got one of these. Alright. You're next, mister. Oh, wait, this guy. You're even con too, though. I can take them both on. Not too bad. Peridot, sapphire. Ooh. Rather than fall on that. Alright, it's getting a little bit scary. Ooh, red. Oh, he's named. What's this guy over here? Trying to see if it get harder. Can't click on him. Alright, let's take on these guys. Sorry if that water sound is loud. I wonder what level he is. Much maybe like level 60 or something. I doubt it, but maybe high level. Now see, I'm 45. He's red to me, so maybe 50. Oh, nuts, man. What's up? I believe that's you. I'm not gonna look it up. Let's see. Got my harm touch up. Okay, well, snare stuck on him. You can't be that high. Where my dots landed. Does have a lot of hit points though. Trying to keep my dots fresh on them. Definitely mad about this one. Oh, is this guy I was looking for? Oh, there was a captain something down here. Alright, die already. We'll be die inside the wall. Alright, what do we got here? Mental, shoulders, negative strength, negative dexterity. I'll take it anyway. Let's take one. That's all I need. That's all I can carry. Wait, that was... What was right? I need to meditate a little bit. Now, is this the route? No, we gotta go around, so I go here. I'm gonna cut this out because recording a little bit too much. Right back. Alright, so I made it in the room. Just came down there, killed like 3 guys at the entrance there. See if I can get a little med break on. So he's red, yellow. He's red. I don't see the captain guy in here. He might not be up. Let's see. Captain Warnes and Incantator. Call rolls. Damn names. They must be back in the cut. I actually got further in to go. Let's go ahead. Work these guys. I guess it goes down from here. This guy's yellow, so he might be worthwhile. Since he has a little bit stronger, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up Wizard. Let me do some damage here. Oh, you give me seeing this? Or give us seeing this? I guess that's really important with Mr. Wizard. I do need to get the little macro so I can tell him where to teleport us to. Alright, let's do this. Oh, I need to give Fizzle well, parts I picked up. Is this one of them? Oop. Signia of Slaying. That's important somewhere. Let's see here. Sit down and do this. This is for this one. This has better stats on it. Intelligence for total 7, yeah. This is one. Alright. I'm gonna pick up a weapon for him. Oh, I can get this, alright. There you go, buddy. Shoulder. He's wearing crap. And then here's a headpiece for you. Or face. And you're again. Oh. That's alright. And what do you have in your hand? I have a doll. I don't think these things are worth anything. Oh, okay. I think you're good to go, buddy. Alright, let's go. Yellow, this guy's red. Red and yellow. Okay. Does I can't click anything here. Sheesh. That's red. Oh, so he's standing in water. Okay. I was like, what the hell is that? Red. Gosh, can't click anything. Some of these guys are all red. I don't see a Captain Nobody in here. Is that a door? I still got a while to go. I'll go in here. Try to bypass these guys. There's a room full of guys too. Just take this side. Pull him while you run around everybody else. Oh, everybody went to him. One over here. Now I see why a lot of people who play Everquest, they have all their spell effects off so they don't see everything. I don't mind this much. I like seeing the graphics. But I know you guys as viewers might not like it so much. You know, they really have off like the bloom effect and shadows. At 93% to our level. Yeah, didn't experience it slowing down because I got so many bots with me, but it's moving. Let's see here. Wonder. Reach up. That'll work. Yeah. Door. Can I walk to here? What's this door? I can look. More bad guys. Close the door. Yes, I can. Alright, we'll be looking. That's the captain right there. But he's different. Creature would take okay, so he's like a super guy. Maybe I'm not supposed to kill him. Captain Barnes. I really have all these guys in here. I can fight him though. I hope we don't join the fight by attacking anybody in there. Oh, guess I can clear the room. This is the type of thing, this is kind of the reason why I made the server, to explore zones like this. I mean, I've been in this zone before, but I never came this route. I always ran around up here and did everything at the docks and stuff. Then I went back here. My plans this time is to go and hit every one of these boats. I don't know if you're supposed to do that. That's probably the whole point. Kill the bosses in them. But it's like an idea, so I've randomly run through this killing things. I think it's level 46. Let's see. Where's bondage? Nothing crazy. Alright. Make sure everybody gets updated. And where's my update? Update. Okay. Anybody update? Alright, you're next, buddy. Hoping the captain will get into a fight, because if he takes an army to defeat him, then obviously I can't take him. He's like a freaking GM raid boss. Which it might be what he is. He probably is a raid boss, even though he's indifferent. I'm not sure if that's a bug on my server or what. I'll look it up here in a minute. I hope these logo bio is worth something, because they're just filling up my inventory. I'll take you. Find the yellow, everybody else fights the red mob. I was waiting for this amazing nuke to come from Bezel, but it never seemed to happen. That was one right there, but I feel like it wasn't anything. Gym. I think it's the same one I've been getting. Thanks. See, I'll look this up. Captain Arms. Oh, that's for the epic. So it's for Shadow Knight 1.5 epic. Says he won't engage until the SK doing the epic 1.5 prerequisite or pre-quest first goes to Retald and says take on this task. Level 70. Okay, that's fine. Still good experience though. Let's see. Now this guy's a name guy. Let's see what he's about. I'll probably camp here in the room and kill these guys because they're red. Well, actually, no, I can move around the zone. Hope this guy drops something interesting. I'm bound in the zone, so I just, when I'm done here, I just teleport back. These guys won't be able to follow me. They'll try to follow me, but don't ever come out. I think eventually it'll stop. But I can always resummon them. So you got a new robe. 45. Oh, where you at, Fuzzle? Dude. There you go. Upgrade. Hopefully it's upgrade. And mage. Get a new rope too. Bam. Benzies. Alright, what's this? Shaman, Druid, Cleric. And what do you, oh, you don't have anything on, do you? Oh, now you got a shield. And what's this? Pawn, Shadow Knight, secondary. Well, I'm using two-handed weapons, so I'll give it to the pally. There you go. Now you're holding a cup to fight, which is cool like that. All right. Yeah, that's it, guys. I don't want to stretch this on any longer. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna go back to playing knowledge. All right, yeah, this video's been long enough. Thank you for just watching this. I will just mess around the zone. When I do my next video, I'll be exploring more of the zone. I think I'm gonna hit all the boats and see what comes of that. So yeah, sorry, no camera for the second part of this video. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, peace.